All right, guys, it's early morning. We got us a pretty good little project going on here. Let me flip you around here and I'll show you what we got. All right, guys, we're over in Lewisport, Kentucky, and actually I got a buddy working for a buddy, Matt Finley, that won the excavator challenge. He's over here pouring for another buddy, Gary Nugent, that owns the excavating company, and they're gonna pour this slab 400 yards, and they're going to use the laser screed to screed it out. As it gets started here, they're getting the pump truck primed up over there and getting ready to get started. So I'm curious. Let's see how this plays out. It's supposed to be a good day for it. All right, guys, trucks have rolled in. Concrete truck is pumping. That's 1 yard down, 399 to go. That's how you're gonna have to count. That's kind of like, what is it, beer bottles on the wall? Hey, serious question. You've been taking good care of the golden shovel?
I'm taking very good care of the golden shovel.
It's coming back to my place.
Probably on the dozer challenge, but I'm not too sure about on the bobcat challenge.
Well, it all depends on which controls we use.
Yeah.
What's that, about 5 yards down, 395 to go there, mister?
Yeah.
It's more glad it's not my job. I'm just here supervising.
You guys are doing good. You're doing good.
Looks a little low over here, though.
I invited you.
I'm glad to be here. All right, guys, I got this first little corner pulled out. He's gonna pull up in there with that laser screed. I don't know if you guys can see, but way over there on the other side, it's right there. They've got a rotating laser there. They got that grate set to the top of these pads right here, which is gonna be that warehouse. The issue they got right now is they're low on concrete, so they got to come back in there, and once they get going here, I think they'll be pretty good shape. But it's just a matter of getting, hardest part is getting started sometimes. Takes off and gets going too far on this, he's come in here and he's just double checking, make sure his screed is the right elevation. Looks like he's right on the money. I still got a hand finish around these spears here a little bit. I can't quite get the screed in there to get those little bitty corners, but one thing I want to point out on this screen, I don't know if you guys can see it, with this shaft turning on the end right here. That shaft right there on the end's got a lot of grease around it. There's actually an auger underneath there, and it takes all the extra concrete and goes that way. So that's why they start on this side. They'll always be working that concrete that way. There's what it does, man. That is a life-saving tool on the job this side for sure. Now the screed is owned by the pump truck company. Nice little combination, huh? See how the wind rolling it out the side there? That keeps you a good edge over on that side. Kind of what his process is. He'll make one pass coming back without the vibratory part, just getting it close, making sure he's not low anywhere. And then he'll back in and screed her off. Them little bicycle tires work good. Good traction, get down in there, and then it's got, you can't really see it right down the screed, they got little things that actually close that rut back up. Getting there, probably got about 20 yards down maybe so far. Alright guys, there it is. We got the first pull across there done. Now we got to go all the way back over on this side. We'll start working back across again, mostly because the way that screed works, you know, all going out to that one side. So we're getting there. Believe it or not, the hardest part is the same problem we have as usual, is just keeping concrete to the back of the pump. Batch plant's about, where the crow flies, I don't know, maybe 10 miles that way. And unfortunately we're waiting about 4 or 5 minutes in between trucks, which is not good. So hopefully they get the crap together down at the batch plant and get concrete to us so we can get this laid out. I say we, it's not even my job. They can get it laid out. I'm just here videoing for you guys. right, guys, just finishing up our second pull across here. I'll kind of show you what he does here. He'll on these last ones here, he'll come in at this angle here, pull it out, and then go back and pull it out that way. But starting to get her laid out there. It is cold. It is bitter cold this morning. I know you guys can't tell from the video, but the wind is blowing. Probably about, I say bitter cold. You guys in the north make fun of me. It's somewhere around, I'd say it's about 25 degrees with about a 15-mile-an-hour wind. So this will make it interesting finishing here later. But the biggest problem is keeping trucks here. I have a hard time keeping trucks here. We're trying to get that figured out. Gary's making some phone calls to see what's going on. Here, so maybe you guys can see it. If you look real close right there and right there, you'll see those lights up there. That's those laser indicators that are always searching for a grade on that screed up there. And they're constantly adjusting. They operate those cylinders right there, which keeps that screed on whatever grade they got set. He'll kind of make a pull back here like that. I don't know if you can see down there, there's that auger turning. Like that. That is one. I'm not sure what size truck that is. It's the biggest one Edwards got, but it's a triple steer and triple drive. All right, guys. I was right, but I wanted to make sure I didn't misspeak. That is a 61-meter truck. So basically from the front bumper of that truck, if he stretched all the way out, he can reach 61 meters. This pad is 100 feet wide, 200 feet long. I guess that'd make it a perfect rectangle, 200 by 100? I don't know. I failed shape class. That's all right. But yeah, 61-meter truck, 100 by 200 pad. And I'm not for sure the brand of the laser screed there, but I do know that's a bull float. But they're getting it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stick around for the whole pours. I got some other stuff I got to do, but I'm going to stick around here as long as I can and get as much video as I possibly can. So we'll for sure come back tomorrow and check it out. All right, guys, we're finally kind of hitting our stride here. I keep talking like I'm doing the work. It's obviously I'm not doing the work. I'm just watching. But pump truck or the batch plant was able to get 2 trucks there, so basically they've been continuously pouring here for about an hour. No, not quite an hour, probably about half an hour. But this whole run, this last pull they did through there, they've not had to stop. They've just kept going, which is the way it ought to be. Makes it a lot easier on everybody. It's got some chemicals in it because of the cold nature. They're starting to set up over there. I'd say they're probably about half an hour, 45 minutes away from maybe getting a machine on this, depending on what happens. That sun, that big heat ball up there in the sky is going to have a little bit to do with it, but it's finally starting to warm up, and things are looking up. It's always a little nerve-wracking when you first get started because the size of the pour looks so daunting. And kind of once you get going and getting in the flow of things, it kind of starts rolling right along. I know I'm going to get 1,000 questions about why is the wire on the ground. Guys, this is not my pour. I'm just over here getting video for you guys, so I really don't have an answer to that. There's about 2 or 3 guys that have been running around here with hooks. You can see one guy right there in the jacket over there. He's been pulling it up as it goes. But like I said, they were just nice enough to let me come over here and get some video, so I really don't have a good answer for you on this one. All right, guys, that's a little bit over halfway. Now that they've got the concrete rolling in here pretty good, things have been going a lot smoother. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to head out of here. I gotta go do some other things, but I'm gonna leave a camera over there, time lapse, and I'll come back and get later. So hopefully you guys can see some of it, and we'll check back in later. But that's what we're gonna leave her at for now. Alright guys, you've seen in the rest of the time lapse, they got her all poured out all right. It's starting to get dark. I thought I'd sneak back over here and show you guys what they got here before it does get dark. But they got a ways to go. They got about a third, maybe close to half of it finished. And what they got finished actually looks really awesome. Look at that here. We'll sneak out here on it. See how nice that looks? Heck of a good job. And they got a ways to go yet. The weather has been a little cooler and a little windier than predicted, and I don't think they put quite the recipe they wanted to on the ground, but it is what it is. It's on the ground now, and they'll get her finished. It'll set up. It's about 10 degrees colder than what they predicted, and they didn't want to put too much heat in it with that much screed on the ground, but it's coming along. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of drone video of the trial running here. The guys are getting ready to fire back up and go again, and yeah, we'll keep checking in until she's done. guys, here it is. This is actually a couple weeks after the pour. I finally was able to make it back over here, get a little bit of drone footage. They had all the blankets pulled back and the saw curves in. Unfortunately, we got a little bit of snow that morning, so it's kind of hard to see the true finish on the pad, but it turned out awesome. Matt sent me a few pictures, and the crew, Matt and his guys stayed there till about midnight that night. The timing could not have worked out better. About 1:30 that morning, they had some rain come in, had a couple nice days of warm weather after that to get this thing cured out, and everything went as planned. We were, like I said there in the previous clip, we were a little bit nervous about the recipe and whether or not it was going to cure out as cool as what the weather was, but by golly, it worked out. Like I said, this was not my job. This was a job done by M&R Backhoe or M&R Excavation for G&N Excavating. A couple buddies of mine, they were just nice enough to let me come over here and get a little bit of video of this project for you guys. So I want to thank them for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. And as always, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and we shall catch you guys on the next one.